after the last post, I thought I'd run you through some of the alcohols. So here we go. I don't have vodka, so this is a bottle of gin, which is vodka with flavouring added. It's ethyl alcohol, ethanol. Now, obviously it's safe to drink. It's also a solvent. But, as I stated, that's actually got 43% by volume, but don't soak things in gin, it will smell of gin. There is also this, called methylated spirits. Now, this is ethanol, but it has things in it that make it unpleasant. If you drink this, you'll be sick. There used to be a derogatory term for street sleepers who were alcoholics because they would drink this, and boot polish because they couldn't afford this where you pay tax. Anyway, that is a very good solvent. Obviously, it smells funny. Don't drink it. It is the solvent you want for biro ink. There we go. Now, there is one that I do not have here called methanol. Now, when you are distilling, methanol wood spirit comes out first, and it is highly toxic. It is a brilliant solvent. I don't have it here. I haven't seen it sold for quite a while. I think because it is very toxic. It is the thing that is in antifreeze, and when people have died from drinking bootleg wine, it's usually because it's got methanol in it, antifreeze, and it makes you go blind. It's very, very dangerous. Can't see the need for it. This is isopropyl alcohol. This is a very good alcohol. This is a strong one that we buy. I didn't get the gallon container out. It stores in my shed and we have it here. Very useful all-round solvent for cleaning and degreasing. Obviously, let's say all of these are flammable. This is surgical spirit. Now, incidentally, this is what's sold in America as rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. But it's sold as isopropyl in the UK. This is surgical spirit. Now, this is not the same as isopropyl alcohol. It contains industrial methylated spirit, which is that stuff, but it's also got these ingredients in it, and it's got methyl salicylate and virgin castor oil. It is a very, very useful alcohol to rub and disinfect skin. I use it on my feet. The podiatrist uses it on your feet. It's very handy, keeps skin clean on that. It's also quite cheap. I think that bottle was about £2.35 from the chemist. And we got this. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about white spirit. In America, I believe it's sold as mineral spirits, but what it is something called turpentine substitute. And it's paint thinners, thinning oil-based paint. It is ever so useful to clean down woodwork if it's got greasy marks on it, and clean down paintwork and clean down fats. If I go somewhere and there are very greasy, sticky surfaces, I will often use this. It does have a smell to it, but that smell fades quite quickly. As you can see, it's cheap, it's cheerful, it's an excellent fat thinner. Now, the reason it's called turpentine substitute is there is another one I don't have here, which is turpentine. Turpentine is distilled from tree gum. It is expensive. It's sold as artist turpentine. White spirit obviously is a cheaper version of it. It's a man-made version of it. The only reason that I use turpentine, given its cost, is to make beeswax polish. I grate beeswax and I put it in turpentine, and it dissolves and it makes a beautiful polish for wood. It does not dissolve in white spirit. So if I grate beeswax and put it in white spirit, it won't dissolve, so don't try it. Just one of those things, but I like the smell. A lot of older people will love the smell because they think it smells clean. Now, the only other thing I've got is this. I bought this when I went into B&Q a while back to buy white spirit, and I have never even opened it, but apparently it is a highly effective water-based formulation which contains well, you can read for yourself there, for heaven's sake, you can read. Haven't opened it, haven't tried it, but it did sound like a safer option than white spirit. So when I next need to use it, I will probably give that a go. And I suspect that that will work as well to remove greasy fingerprints off of natural wood. Give it a go. It wasn't expensive, and there's a lot there.